They say the rain is cleansing for the spirit and for the soul and for our past indiscretions.
Hey y'all, this is Steph with B. We're gonna do a few questions here. So, B, what's Love and Lacey podcast show? What's it gonna be about?
So basically, my idea for the show is gonna be, something that represents Lacey. Food, music, culture, our local businesses. Street news, regular news, just everything Lacey. Something for us. There's so many shows and so many different cities are represented in different ways, but we're not. And so I want to do that. Me, and a couple other people are going to be involved in that. And stay tuned.
So you said a couple other people. Who's all gonna be involved in the show?
Enemies became to me a game to play, not humans. That thing on me was humid, they just targets I kept shooting. I was heartless on some rude shit, banging pyro, just a nuisance. Disregarded all these rules on some many breaking news clips. Let it rain on me.
Yours truly, as you see in the pictures, me, B, aka Be Aktiv, my wife, Lacey, and my cousin Calvin will be hosting, co-host of the show. Also, there's going to be guest appearances from the real Brett Leone, my man Gutta Main from Serving It Raw. He's got his own podcast. He's going to be doing my music updates. Tapping in, give him a little segment on there to give y'all some hip hop culture lessons, and a lot of local people that are interested in having their businesses showcased on the podcast, and barbershops, dope places to eat. It's going to be a lot going on in the podcast, and just honoring people out here in Lacey doing different things.
So your wife's name's Lacey also, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but it's spelled different. So, Love and Lacey, for me, it's got two meanings, I love Lacey the city, and I love Lacey my wife, and she's on the show, and this is like, this is a family thing, and we're all from here. We all been out here for a long time. Shit, you from out here too, Steph?
Yeah. Hey, it's funny. She keeps popping up on your phone every time her name gets brought up. This is the second time it popped up.
Imagine that.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite place in the city of Lacey?
Honestly, there's a spot down at the bottom of the hill. Some of y'all know what I'm referring to, right around exit 114. Where I used to do little nature walks and gather my mind and my thoughts. I used to take the kids out there and do these wildlife walks, and that's probably one of my favorite places out here in the town, 360. And I'm sure on one of the episodes I'll go down there and I'll shoot and I'll do a trail walk, and you guys will be able to see what I'm talking about. So look for that episode. Yeah, when I grew up, when I was going to high school right down the street down that way, man, we used to come here every lunch. We used to skip school and come here. It's a little Jack in the Box on the corner of Martin Wayne, Slater, Kenny. I know y'all from out here know what it is. This was the kicking spot, man. We was in middle school, high school. We used to run around. My mom used to have a shop right over there called the Busy Needle, right next to that Subway right there. Love Lacey, for real. Yeah, I grew up out here. I've been out here since the 90s, man. I remember running these streets, getting in trouble, breaking into a bunch of these places. There you go. Yeah, man, this is my stomping ground for a lot of years. And I went to prison out here. I've just been doing me. City though.
All right, B. So what school did you go to?
Well, if we're talking like elementary, I did some elementary in New York before we moved out to Lacey. And then once I came out here, it was just, I went to all the elementaries they have out here. One of my favorite ones was probably Pleasant Glade, because the teachers, I got arrested out of Lydia Hawk for having a Swiss Army knife, which was super stupid, but they made a big deal about it. I was a young black kid from the East Coast. And then middle schools, I did did a Chinook tour. I went to Nisqually, and then I went to Juvie a lot. High schools. I seen the inside of North Thurston High School. I did River Ridge, Timberline, and New Market. I pretty much did all the local high schools. I didn't go to Ole or Tumwater. Those are the other ones I didn't go to. But yeah, man, I pretty much hit all the schools. So I was getting in trouble a lot and running around being a misfit.
So I heard that you were on a reality show. Tell me what that was about.
Funny thing, yeah. So I was on. Me and Brett actually was a part of a show called Vegas Social. It's actually on Amazon Prime. Matter of fact, let's just go to the clip.
And wash away all the pain. Yet so many hide behind doors, like they proud to show off they stain.
I got acquainted with hip hop and rapping, and a couple guys in there. They were doing the music system, you know what I mean? So we was allowed to go in there and record music and create things. So I did that while I was in there, along with, I majored in psychology. I just, went real forward with a lot of different things to better myself. But actually, I got out 2011, and I caught another case, something really stupid, like a hit and run, just something crazy. They trumped it up, made it way worse than it was, and I went right back. So he was like, man, I'm not gonna leave you right now. Like, you need to focus on something different. You need to do something different. I flew out to Vegas, and I recorded a couple songs, and I started getting my buzz out there. So, I threw some shows. Me and Brad did some shows in Lacey, and it was just like, I think I can do this.
What's up, world? It's your boy, Brother Young, you know what I'm saying? Representing the Bay Area, Pittsburgh, California, to be exact. See, growing up in the Bay, it was hard, just like anywhere else. You feel me? You had to do what you had to do to survive. But I moved on from that, you feel me? So I moved out here to Vegas to experience a better life. See, growing up in the Bay, Pittsburgh, California, it was rough, you feel me? I did what I did, but I made it out of it. That's why I'm here today to tell you my life story.
So yeah, as we just watched, that's the show we was on. For all my viewers, for all my fans, if you wanted to go watch that show for your own, just having the history, if you haven't seen it before, just seeing kind of what we did in the past, that's cool. But I gotta inform y'all, you won't be supporting me and Brad because you probably heard there's like horror stories in Hollywood and showbiz and all that type of thing, and we were another one. They gassed us, charged us money to be on the show, called us producers, but we ain't seen a lick of money from that. And it's still on Amazon Prime, Vegas Social. The episode is called Pride. So you guys can watch it if you want to. Just understand, like, we're not getting no money from that. But that's neither here nor there. That was 5 years ago. This is 5 years later.
So are you and Brett still close?
Are we? Man, that's my bro. He did my whole bid with me. Every time I called, he answered. We check in daily with the FaceTiming. Matter of fact, I got another clip of that, man. You just got us earlier. And this is what we do, man. I got my bro right here on the FaceTime because he in Cali. He'll be in town. You gonna be here what, next week? You gonna be here next week, right?
The show's on the 6th, so I'm gonna leave on the 7th.
Yeah, he gonna be in Lacey May 8th. Man, that's what we do. This is my brother. This is Brett Leone. Be active. We got the B&B show coming soon. I got the Love and Lacey podcast being shot as we speak. And any of y'all got ideas or you want to be guests, hit lovinlacey365@gmail. LOVINLACEY365@gmail.com. And any ideas, if you want to be a guest, just shoot an email. Man, I'll get at you. For sure. All right, Brody.
So what are you guys working on now?
Man, you already know, man, like that show right there just sparked us, because even in that episode that we're in, we referenced the Brad and Be Active show. And now, here we are 5 years later. Brad's actually in California shooting scenes for that show. I'm going to be getting in touch with my cameraman here pretty soon to start shooting scenes for my end of the Brad and Be Active show. And as you guys know, I'm also working on the Love and Lacey podcast, which Brad will be a part of. He's always a part of everything I got going on. I'm always a part of everything he got going on. Like, we real brothers. This is what it is with us. It's not stopping. You guys see the interaction. It's never gonna stop, man. We in this for real. Family first. That's what it is.
Her worth is and doesn't spend all of her time trying to smite mine. So let it rain on me, wash away the part of me that's empty. Wash away my memories of violent days and envy. Rain on me, fill me up with nothing but some blessings. Let it rain on me until I'm glowing iridescently.
Let it rain on me, let it drench my clothes. Let it rain on me, let it cleanse my soul.
So it's obvious Brett's still doing music, and now that you're a certified peer counselor doing social work, what does your music career look like?
To be honest, when I first got out, I started recording immediately. Like, I got back with my old producer, the Cheat Code, aka J Rush, and I got about 9 songs. Like, I got enough to drop an EP right now, but I kind of put that on the back burner because I started getting all these certifications. I became a certified peer counselor, a family navigator. I have my own office. I work at Peer Olympia. So I just feel like for now, I'm gonna focus on my podcast because essentially that's kind of like self-care for me. I get to just relax, be myself, and I get to share my city with the world. And then with the Bread and Be Active show, I think for me that's more of a focus moving forward as like a public figure, entertainer. And who knows, you guys might get an EP in 2024 because I got the material, I got the songs already ready. We'll see what happens.
All right, B, so I've known you for a while. How's the family doing?
Man, we're doing wonderful, man. Like, honestly, coming home, I didn't even think I was gonna be allowed to be with my wife. Like, I didn't know how she was feeling. She didn't know how she was feeling with our history. But man, it's beautiful, man. Matter of fact, look at these pictures.
Cleanse away the pain from years at war, cause I'm a veteran. They say that angels weep on us to help us with our deficits.
What a pretty sentiment to think of pain is heaven sent.
Cause I've been through some shit in life. I was living dangerously. The windows to my soul showed inside of me a vacancy. For years I let the pain inside me show itself destructive.
So, B, I appreciate this opportunity to interview you. And I'll be looking forward to the podcast, as well as the Bread and Be Active show, and anything else you're a part of. Speaking of which, before we go, let us know how we can tap in.
Oh, well, shit. You can follow me on The Real Be Active on IG. Be Active being B space AKTIV. Also on YouTube, you can subscribe, because that's where all the episodes are going to go before anywhere else. Is YouTube. Be Active presents Loving Lacey, or you could just YouTube Loving Lacey and you'll find it. And you can follow me on Facebook if you want to, Bilal Willis. On Facebook, you'll see I got the blue badge, so you know it's me, you know I'm verified. And I look forward to it, I appreciate it. It's my good friend here interviewing me, man. It's good chopping it up with you. Catch you next time on the next one.
When it rains that it pours, floods can wash away all the pain. Yet so many hide behind doors, like they proud to show off they stain. Probably rusted down to their core, and feel too busted now to maintain. But I'ma let it cleanse out my sores. Not too proud to show off my change. I find it ironic that while some are cursing the clouds, as entire nations praying for it, and while others are wasteful with what they have now, I'm sure that their children will be paying for it. But as for me, I'll just endure the storm that I'm caught in, cause you'll never know exactly how much life is a beach until you see exactly what the current has brought in. So let it rain on me for all of the bad that I've done in my lifetime. These words that I speak are the clouds pouring down every time that I be writing rhymes. All the pain I see reminds me of the love that I might find. A woman who knows exactly what her worth is and doesn't spend all of her time trying to smite mine. So let it rain on me, wash away the part of me that's empty. Wash away my memories of violent days and envy. Rain on me, fill me up with nothing but some blessings. Let it rain on me until I'm glowing iridescently.
Let it rain.